Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to another crazy walk stream. And as you can see, I have Ender Magnolia, Bloom in the Mist, booted up here. And yeah, I'm gonna play through this game. I'm gonna try see how far I can get today. So this game was originally the game I wanted to play. I watched a review of this game and immediately got captivated, because it was very, I would like to say, like near automata-like. And after looking into it, this is the sequel to Ender Lilies, which for those that didn't hear my explanations in the beginning of the Ender Lilies, kind of sort of playthrough, I kind of gave up doing live streams of that game. But I did a 100%. I did a completionist thing, like off stream for Ender's Lilies, and I actually got the true ending and everything, and it was really satisfying game. For like a completionist run, it only took me 25 hours, but when I checked how long to beat, which is like a website that I use to kind of gauge whether a game is like too long or too short, or if it's worth sale or how worth the money that it might be. Most people completionist beat that game in like 20-ish hours, so it seems like I'm always a little bit slow compared to the times that are posted there. But anyway, Ender Lilies, I finished. I had to play through the Ender Lilies first because there's like this weird behavior thing that I have that my gamer brain like activates whenever I get interested in a game and I realize that there's a prequel. I have to play it in order. I don't know why. I can't seem to just like skip like a section or kind of dive in halfway through. It really bugs me when I like try to play a game like halfway through and I feel like, I don't know, I'm missing out on something or something like that. So yeah, I saw a review for this game. It even in the review it said you didn't really have to play Ender Lilies in order to kind of enjoy this game. It might have some reference here and there to Ender Lilies, but apparently this game's story is set like way, like years, like hundreds of years after the events of Ender Lilies, and this one is like in a different part of the world as well or something like that, so any connection is like kind of tangential. Would that be a good way to explain it? It's like a completely new cast of characters. The combat and everything is like, ooh, I had a weird USB noise there, so that was me, not you. But I guess my controller turned off because I was yapping too much. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah. This game kind of sort of continues off. It apparently does continue off the true ending of Ender Lilies. So I don't know how it's going to fit together, but I'm really excited. It looks to me that this game is kind of like the Halo 2 of the Halo franchise, where you know how like some prequels and sequels and stuff for some franchises, like as the game goes, not a lot, like it just like gets worse. But in like Halo and this game's case, it looks like they just like iterated and improved on everything. They like took a lot of feedback and maybe they even had their own ideas of how to improve things, and they just like did everything they can to make the game even better, make the sequel better than the prequel. But as far as I know, this game is like lengthwise is about the same as Ender Lilies. What was funny is that this is a Metroidvania, and I was thinking like, this is kind of like my first dabbling into Metroidvanias, and recently Silk Song came out, Hollow Knight Silk Song, and I was like, oh man, maybe I can play a Hollow Knight Silk Song instead and do a kind of Metroidvania kind of thing for my channel. It's gonna be like a Metroidvania arc for my channel. But at the same time, that same gamer brain thing is like in me, like, oh, if I just do Silk Song, that doesn't feel right. Just to like capitalize on the amount of interest in the platform right now, I don't know if like that would actually help me out at all. And at the same time, I I couldn't. If I were to do a Silk Song like let's play live stream series, I would have to play the first one first anyway. And I feel like if I played the first first Hollow Knight, it will kind of just be like beside the kind of interest right now. So even like I don't know, I don't think I would have been able to kind of leverage that while kind of like keeping myself I don't know, this is gonna be like a weird word to use, keeping myself like authentic, I guess, keeping it real. So I decided, since I already played Lilies, I'm gonna play Magnolia instead, and maybe later, maybe some other day, I'll do like a Hollow Knight thing. I did also look up Hollow Knight, like the first Hollow Knight. I looked up how long to beat on that, and that one, like, just like the main story and maybe some side quests was like 40 some hours for a lot of people. So like the completionist runs for that one was like 880 some. So like that, apparently that game is a lot longer, and I hear that game is also a lot harder too. So I think the best choice here is for me to continue this Ender series. So yeah, let's go into the settings. Ooh, there's camera shake. I think I want to reduce this. Idle camera movement, sure. Auto climb in. Upward only. Upward horizontal. Any direction. Hold down to activate Carapace. I don't know what that is. Display tutorials. I actually haven't booted up this game yet. I kind of trusted that this is going to be similar to Ender Lilies, where I hit start and it puts me in the game like really quickly. So like for the Ender Lilies thing, I kind of like booted the game up, loaded in like the beginning area and walked around a bit just to like see how the controls are and everything. But this one I just kind of trusted it was similar. Interesting, they put the master volume at 50% as a default. I think that's fine. I actually think the music might actually be louder than my voice right now according to my OBS, so maybe I should tone it down slightly. Maybe right there. I'm gonna have to look at my own stream, like the VOD of this after, just to see how things are. Ooh. I don't think this is really that kind of graphically intensive game, so it should be okay. Yeah, okay. We'll use the controller. So one of the things I heard about this game that like, now that I have the context of Ender Lilies, that I really like is that they got rid of the ammo system, I guess. I don't know what you would call it, like charge system, to a lot of the spirits in like the weapons and stuff. Because in Ender Lilies, the way you attack is through the spirits that you equip, and different spirits do different things. But some spirits, like, you have a limited amount of use between checkpoints. It's kind of like how you go to a bonfire in Dark Souls and you kind of get your healing flasks back. It's similar to that in this game, but you get like, you kind of heal yourself and renew all your resources. And yeah, in between, as you use them, you only get a limited amount. They got rid of that completely, which to my like quality of life side is like, oh, I really like that. Then you can kind of like take things easy. You don't have that like added on stress of like resource management and stuff. But yeah, another thing about this game is that compared to Lilies was like about this little girl who is a priestess, and it's like very like, what would you call it, like Victorian or Renaissance kind of like fantasy world kind of theme. And it has to do with the enemies we're fighting are like the Blighted, which is like a version of like zombies and monsters and of that kind. But this one is like in the futuristic. This one is like about like machines and stuff, which is why, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier. I feel like maybe I did say it was like Nier Automata-esque. This is the reason why I was interested right away, because it was like compared to Nier Automata in some senses, and it gets into a bit of the stories about like humans and machines and stuff like that. But yeah, anyways, the Nier Automata is a big weak spot for me. enemies. So if Nier Automata is like referenced or mentioned in any way for a video game, it automatically like gets my interest. All right, let's start the game. Ooh, we get 8 save files. Would anyone actually use up this many save slots? Maybe there's like a system where, I don't know, every playthrough is slightly different in some way. There's some procedurally generated stuff. I don't know. For some reason, I highly doubt that. But let's go. Let's yeah, new game. Again, there's no difficulty slider, so you just have to. A homunculi. There's something of like word is. They're almost human. Humans, more like mutants. All those times they've attacked us, no, they aren't humans at all. The homunculus is the robots then. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I still think the audio might be a little loud. Yeah. Woman's voice. Don't be afraid. It'll be all right. In preparation for this moment, I have taught you all you need to know. Listen carefully. Seek out allies. Find the other attuners. I have faith in you. You can... The homunculus. What? Is that us? Are we also a cute girl in this one too? Or that could be a boy, I guess. Cute boy girl? Girl boy? For some reason I want to say that's a girl. Alright, so just like in Ender Lilies, we wake up in a pod, but our character talks! Yeah, in Ender Lilies, Lily, I guess. She eventually names herself. She was mute for the most part, so she only does like nods and shaking her head and reaching her arms out and stuff, like body language stuff. I'm alive? Oh, ow, my butt. I fall down. What happened? Can't remember. Oh no, she's got amnesia too. Yeah, the whole thing about Ender Lilies was that Lily and the initial like spirit that you meet up, or I guess the spirit wakes you up, you both have amnesia. And yeah, the first spirit you got was like a really interesting spirit because it was like a spirit of an ancient, which is like the enemy of all the people in Land's End. I guess that's why this is called Ender something, Ender Lilies, Ender Magnolia. It's because this place is called Land's End, I guess. And it's like the Enders, the place of the Enders. Like kind of how like Canada is Canadians, maybe like people of Land's End are Enders. This is like, for some reason there's a lot of flower themes, like lilies, and I think is her name Magnolia? I don't know. I guess maybe we'll find out. Magnolia, I believe, is a flower too. I've forgotten something or someone important. What's happening? Why are we in a dump? What is this place? Jump. Whee. Oh yeah, apparently another thing they improved on is the map, where in Ender Lilies it just shows you a box and then there's like a few icons telling you whether there's a path there, whether there's a new path, a already like explored path, or yeah, the color of the room, I guess, is also like, it tells you if you cleared the room or not, like if you got everything in that room. Whereas this one, I've heard that, hey, the little sparkles where we move. I wonder if they also added a trail to where we went. But yeah, in this one, it sounds like they made it so that the map actually shows you exactly how the layout is, whereas in Lilies, it's just like a box, and you kind of have to remember how the layout is. And on top of that, I heard that if you go up to a place where a door that you can't get through or an item you can't reach, it'll literally like display it as like an icon of some kind. It'll tell you like, oh, you don't have the thing to get here yet, and just tell you come back later, which is really, really good quality of life for someone like me, because I kind of get stuck. I think the reason why it takes me like 25 hours instead of 20 hours to complete is because I wasted a lot of time going like, oh, I need to get up there somehow. Is there like a secret way to get up there that I don't know about? And then I just spend a whole lot of time like banging my head against it, and then eventually going like, okay, I guess I'll come back later. But yeah, this one will just tell you, and it's a very time friendly, I guess, for people who like might not have a lot of time. It's like friendly enough in that sense. Okay, what's this? Worn experience log. Scrapped homunculi. over 1400 or 1400. Tuned transport homunculi insufficient. Number of specimens scrapped per month decreasing. Contact research facility. Okay. Yeah, immediately we're talking about like homunculi, which I think are the robots. Right. Wee wee. Oh, we don't poke a high like Lily. Lily, when she does a dodge, she like falls on the ground like ugh, and then like gets back up. She does like a this one does like a combat roll. Magnolia maybe. I'm like kind of hesitant to call her Magnolia. Maybe Magnolia is the person we are talking about. Okay. So what was that setting? That what was talking about? Auto climb input. Up only? Up horizontal. Let's try up only and see what happens. Wait, what? How did I... Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I have to... If I put up only, it makes it so that I have to have the up button held. But if I just hold up on its own, it's not enough to actually catch the ledge. I have to like kind of go up and right to kind of force the character to grab the ledge. So it's still kind of sort of like up and horizontal. But maybe this one I can hold right. And yeah, I can hold right in this. And it makes it a lot easier. So I'll just leave it like this. Okay. Look at this place. I really like the colors and backgrounds. This looks useful. Ground in water. Left button. Her name is Lilac, not Magnolia. So yeah, maybe my instincts was a little bit correct there to not immediately call her the name of the story, the subtitle of the, not subtitle, the title of the game. Because in Ender Lilies, her name is actually not Lilies. Lily was, actually I don't know. It's kind of not really explained very well. I don't know if I should spoil the ending of that game, because it's like there's a lot of stuff going on in that game that gets revealed in the other endings and throughout the exploration and stuff. Sure. Well, I'll just tell you the context of Lilies. There's like, so the White Priestess is an ancient that can withstand the blight, but then she like somehow allies with the people of Land's End instead, while everyone is fighting, or the people of Land's End is fighting against the ancients. And yeah, we learned that the White Priestess is like a descendant of the ancient because they experiment on her blood or something, and like there's some genetic stuff involved there. And oh, I don't know actually. I think the character you play as, the Lily, she is actually the daughter, I believe, from what I've interpreted from the cutscenes and the dialogue and stuff. I didn't actually. This is one of those games where it's like if you are kind of like really lore heavy, you could probably make like a YouTube channel just like digging into the lore and making like video essays and stuff, talking about all the mysteries and different character stories and stuff, and just explaining everything, and then how you would interpret it and everything. And you probably, I don't know, get a niche kind of audience that way. But yeah, the way I've interpreted was the White Priestess was trying to cure the blight out of too many things, or purify the blight, but then every time she does that, she kind of absorbs the blight into herself. But even though she's resistant to it, she's not like immune to it. So when she absorbs the blight, it actually does like corrupt her more and more, and the more blight she purifies, the more she gets corrupted, until there was a point where she's like always in pain and she's suffering and everything, and all the people of Land's End was like, or I guess in the kingdom, was trying to like figure out a way to not rely on her to purify everyone and keep everyone safe. So they actually took her and into like a lab, and they cloned her, and they made all these clones of her. And so then there's like all these little like girls that look like our main character, but they're actually clones of her. And they tried to make it so that they kind of train up the clones to also purify things, and there's I think there was a point in there that suggested that you were one of the clones, and you're like the last surviving clone, and that's why you can also purify things, and you resemble the white priestess and stuff. But in one of the cutscenes, it like heavily suggests, I don't know if this is true or not, it heavily suggests that the swordsman, Umbral Knight guy, might have like had an actual baby with the white priestess. There was only like a couple second cutscene where you see the two together, and it kind of suggests that she was holding Lily, and they all had to like escape, and the reason why the Umbral Knight, he like kind of sacrificed himself, or I guess they all kind of sacrificed themselves to kind of protect you as the like one like legitimate child, not a clone. And that's why you're a little bit stronger than everyone, because you're kind of like not, you're like produced by natural means, I guess. And it's also like the two ancients, right? Umbral Knight was an ancient, and White Priestess is an ancient, and so you're like pure ancient. And it almost suggests that I'm not like 100% sure on that, but it's almost like you're the actual daughter of the White Priestess, and then you go on this like big journey. But I think at the same time you can maybe say that she was like the last clone as well, like the character that you play as is the last clone, and you can kind of interpret that cutscene as that it wasn't like a loving family trying to escape. It was like they're doing their duty, trying to protect the last clone kind of thing. You can kind of interpret it that way as well. But I forgot why I went on this tangent, to be honest. Something about the White Priestess. Oh yeah, the name of Lily. She eventually came across one of the clones, and one of the clones was actually named Lily. And the Umbral Knight's like, "Oh, Lily, that's a really nice name. That should be your name. You should be carrying this name to kind of represent like everyone's hard work and trying to like the hope of the world, trying to like defeat this evil, this blight." And then you like your character is like, "Yeah, I want to do that," kind of deal, kind of sentiment. And yeah, she names herself. She takes on the name of Lily essentially, and at that point, you can kind of refer to her as Lily. But in this game, they call it Ender Magnolia. But immediately not even in like exposition or anything where it's like, "Oh, Lilac, how are you doing?" And she'll be like, "Oh, I don't know. I don't remember. Is my name Lilac?" or something like that. They just give you her name and like description to an item I just picked up. Action, healing ward. I guess this is the healing prayer equivalent. It's like the heal charges. While users are limited, they can be replenished at respites, which are like rest spots, I guess. Is that why they call respites? Because it rest spots. Charmed magnesite. Stored within an Argentine vial, responds to the bearer, invoking a barrier of healing. Okay, that's a lot of words. Press left button to recover HP. Heals are limited in number. The number of heals available is displayed in the upper left corner below the HP gauge. Okay, so apparently I'm already at half health. I guess we woke up at half health just to give us this little tutorial. Alright, wee. Oh! No choice but to run past. Hello. How are you doing? Oh, you're so silly. Do I get damaged if I... Oh no, he's nice. He doesn't hurt us. So one of the things in Ender Lilies is that everything you touched hurt you. But, or I guess any enemy you touched hurt you. Actually, come to think of it, there was only enemies. I don't think there was like anything else. Anything moving is enemies. Oh no, you fall down. Are you okay? Okay, I'm gonna go now. You have fun. Bye-bye. A to climb up. A is to climb up? No, that's not right. Oh, it is. Okay, I guess once you touch it, or your arms are long enough to touch it and climb up. But it looks like, anyways, to continue the thought, but it looks like in this game, maybe you're safe. You don't take damage if maybe there's some enemies that don't damage you when you touch them, which will make it will also be another quality of life thing. Because one of the things I didn't like about Ender Lilies was that when you're in the air and you're attacking, the way the combat was designed is that you stay in the air while the animation plays, and there's no way to really cancel the animation. So if you're using like that big heavy Jared attack while in the air, you're like stuck there for a little bit too long, it feels. And I feel like a lot of the times I got hit by random like enemies that just like move around. like those little like fly looking enemies that just like fly around, and then like when you get aggro of them, they just like walk into you. I was getting hurt a lot by that, and I was like, oh come on, if I guess launched the attack a little earlier, then I would have like killed them. But I don't know, they move really fast too, so the character speed and stuff was like, it's kind of annoying because there's some enemies that run away from you and then shoot you, which that kind of enemy, they would like try to run past you, and sometimes and they would just knock you over and hurt you. Okay, looks like there's something up there. Ooh, is those glowy things, those glowy lamps, something I can lash onto later? Man, I'm like tempted to like replay Ender Lilies again on my own time, I guess, or maybe I can do a replay of it on a stream now that I actually am a little bit more confident in my ability for these Metroidvanias, and I also have like an idea of like where to go and where not to go and how it flows. I am tempted to go back to play it just to see all the things I didn't notice until like when I learned the skill where you can grapple up onto like grapple points and stuff. That grapple point like object that you can latch onto, I didn't even notice it existed until I got that ability. I'm like, oh, that's a thing. Was that always there, or did it only does that only appear when you get the when you get the ability? Yeah, I can't go through here, and there's a guy up there. Hello, how are you doing today? You hanging out? Oh, that sounds really nice. Okay, I'm gonna go down now. I'll see you later. Okay, so I guess these are homunculi. They're not machine. Maybe they are kind of machine. Is he gonna attack us? Hey there. I think a lot of people would like not even like instinctually, they'll just try to avoid them, right? But here I am just like trying to befriend them. Oh, is your head hurting? That's too bad. I don't have any Tylenol. Okay. Whee! Ah. Okay. So yeah, it looks like that door has a specific... He's telling me to go that way. Like, are you dumb? Go that... Whoa, there's another guy up here. I didn't even notice until he started banging his head. Wee, wee, wee. Wait, no, he wasn't pointing for me to go that way. That's just a thing he does. Right trigger to dodge. So does this hurt me if I touch it? No, it just pushes me back. It doesn't hurt me. Wee, ow! My butt! He has a cool hairstyle. Oh, that's interesting. They just flip her character model. Instead of like, you see how like her hair on the back side, like in the background of her face, I guess behind her face is longer. But if I go like this, now the other side of the hair is longer. And her bag also switches sides. Okay, that's gonna be a thing that I'm not gonna be able to unsee. The attention to detail there is lacking. Oh, you can run in this game. This was not a choice. This was not an option in Ender Lilies, so there's a lot of improvements. There's one of the improvements, I guess. While sprinting, press A to jump. So I guess I won't be able to make this jump if... No, I still can. I still can, but I guess... Oh man, that would mean like you would have to run. Maybe there's some jumps that you barely make it if you time the jump properly. Super Mario style. Whee! Ooh! So yeah, like if you look at the map, the different types of doors, or I guess path blocking objects, are labeled differently. So now whenever I get the ability to like open or break this, I guess, if I'm drawing on my Ender Lilies knowledge here, but it looks like when I get the ability to break these, I know I can look at this map and be like, oh, this is a path I can go now that I got the ability. Whereas the other door on the top left that had, I don't even know, like it has a cross through it, I guess, or it's like 4 chevrons. Is that what it's called? That's a different thing, so I might need another thing for that, right? Oh, you seem to have something impaled in you. Let me help you out. Homunculus? It isn't moving. Has its magic been exhausted? Hello, child. Please help me. I am unable to function. Eyes that yearn for death. No, eyes that do not fear death. You seem familiar. Are you not frightened by me? No. I don't think so. What's to be afraid of? I've been around homunculi since I was little. That she seems to remember, but she can't remember why she got to where she got to. Lend me your power. Lend me your power then. A touch of magic should allow me to liberate myself. In turn, I will aid in your survival. Okay, let's see here. Looks like there's a segment to vault. Wing! Oh, we can purify things as well. Is this the purifying equivalent? We can like commune with homunculi, I guess, are the robots. We have a special power. Ooh, I think they improved in like the animations. Like it looks different. I do, however, have one condition. What is it? You think I would devour you? We can speak further once we have escaped this dreary pit. I assume you'd rather not linger here, or linger either. Ooh, they can turn into spirits. A fated meeting is what I got. Partner with Nola? Name is Lola? I guess this is a robot. Does robots have genders? Maybe they specifically look one gender or another. Primary ability, an enigmatic combat homunculus that had been abandoned at the subterranean testing site. She exudes an ancient, noble aura, most unlike the labor homunculi in the lower stratum. Attack using Nola. I guess this is our Umbral Knight. We got a beautiful robot lady as our Umbral Knight this time. Yeah, when I first played Ender Lilies, it was like a little like orb that was the spirit for the Umbral Knight, and I thought it was gonna be like a Paimon or Navi for Link. So I gave like the text, the girl voice. And when I realized the Umbral Knight looks like masculine, I was like, oh, maybe it's just armor, right? Could be still a girl underneath there. But now this time it looks like this is a lady robot for sure. Unless that's a guy robot that just puts on a feminine, like, outward appearance. Nola has joined your side. You can now make use of her abilities by pressing X to attack in front of you. Use her attacks to cut down enemies and break certain boxes and walls. Okay. Yeah. Oh no, you still stay in the air. Yeah, there still isn't like a canceling out of this. But it looks like I can move. If I hold the direction I want to go, I can move in that direction. That was not something that was available in Ender Lilies. You can do that on the ground, but on the air, you stayed in the air. So I guess that's just a thing they also added to the air attacks as well. Okay. Oh, okay, so I can break through these. Go back up here. Oh. Attack to destroy. Yeah. Combo. I wonder if you like played through this game and you just didn't. You can potentially like play through this entire game without attacking anyone. Why do I have to attack these guys? Oh, I can touch them and they won't hurt me. So I wonder if there's like a separate playthrough, kind of like Undertale, where you just don't attack anyone. I kind of highly doubt it, since the combat is like kind of I feel like the the core of the boss fight, the Metroidvania design, right? I had to kill these. I'm sorry, you guys give me experience points. And if I want to survive all the boss fights, I'm going to have to kill you guys. This person gonna attack us? Okay, so I attack him. Will he attack me now? Because I fought first. He's got a yellow bar. I guess that's the poise meter. Oh no, he fell down. It was not my fault. I just looked at him and he fell down. Damn. Oh man, this beginning is really sad. There was this one part in Ender Lilies where normally you come up to a boss kind of character. I guess it's like a mini boss. It's not like the major bosses that you fight that takes like forever to kill. They're like a stronger version of like some of the mobs that you fight against. And I guess I don't know what an example would be. The very first mini boss was like that little slug guy that when we kill, we can purify, and then it becomes like kind of like a grenade essentially. That ability. I forgot, it was like something boy. The something the village boy or something like that was what that creature was called. I think something similar to that. Oh man, this guy's like a skeleton now. Anyway, so usually once you go up to them, they would start their attack like sequences and they attack you. But there is one part where you're going through like the castle area. I'm talking about Ender Lilies right now. I hope that was a little bit clear. Where you go and then you just see like one of the dog mobs, like a boss version of the dog mob. And you see the health bar appear and you're like, oh no, I gotta fight this guy. And you walk up to him and he starts like charging you, right? Like how the regular mobs normally do. But once he gets up to you, he just sits down and looks at you, and he doesn't attack you at all. If you don't attack him at all, or you can potentially not attack him at all, you can just walk up and he just charges you, and once he gets to you, he just sits down and then looks at you the entire time. And then you can attack him. He has like a full health bar, so it takes many attacks to kill him. But you can attack him and he will not attack you. So you get into this little like interesting gameplay mechanic thing that tells a story where like this like really loyal dog recognizes you as the white priestess, and when he sees you, he's immediately like excited to see you, and no matter how much you attack it, he's like still loyal. And whenever, I guess it wasn't really a dog, because then it talked when you defeated it. It's like, master, you finally came back, or something like that. And it's like, oh my god, there's a little sad story. That was I don't know, that was like magic to me. that kind of storytelling. Respites can be found in multiple locations. Resting at a respite will save your game, as well as replenish Lilac's HP and heals. However, doing so will also cause previously defeated enemies to walk the land again. Okay. I'm kind of wondering if maybe the sound can be increased slightly. Maybe they're there? Okay. Right, so a lot of these mechanics are just exactly the same as Ender Lilies. Blighted memories. Oh, there's blighted stuff in this game as well. Interesting. Respites allow you to rewatch cutscenes you have previously viewed. Okay, abilities. So I have a sword for her. Oh, interesting. So maybe... Whoa. What is this suggesting? Whoa. Why does the animation on that, like the little preview, why does it look so smooth? Like it's like really high frame rate. I don't know actually if you guys could see it, because I'm probably only streaming 60 frames per second to you guys, but I'm playing this game at 165 frames right now. But yeah, Spirit Piercer is what this is. A sword that deals quick attacks in close range. Executive inputs perform a combo attack. An old blade passed down to the executioner. Someone killed this robot, this homunculus, with this blade. But then, was it her blade that, like, they killed her with? Or did she get killed by a blade and then it's just convenient that, yeah, this is the weapon I'm going to use now. And this is like a combat robot of some kind, so it's like good with different weapons. Is that what these other two, like the next two slots, are they going to be different weapons? Or is it like this is level 1, level 2, level 3 of a sword. But oh man, it must be a different weapons, because if you look at the promotional material, this lady is using a scythe. She's holding a scythe, isn't she? I don't know. I don't know how this works. Maybe there's like different weapons you can equip on different spirits or different homunculi that you recruit into your party, maybe? I don't know. We'll have to see. An old blade passed down to the executioner of House Millis. Executioner of House Millis. Is that the homunculus? Is this Lola? Is that her name, Lola? Or is it like the executioner of House Milius executed Lola? And it just so happened that the executioner like left his sword there or something. A transformation mechanism is built into it. Oh, maybe the sword transforms and when you upgrade it. Interesting. Oh, I'm really interested about the progression in this. This is something that wasn't in Ender Lilies at all. The spirits just comes as is, and you can make them stronger with resources, but that's just like a stat boost. And I guess it does increase their combo. Like the Umbral Knight gets more combos. Equipment. Oh, interesting. L and R? You can equip. So it's not just relics that you can equip, and it just, the way it's dictated is how many slots it takes up and how many slots you have. It looks like you have like dedicated slots to things. Carapace, bracelets, and totems. Interesting, interesting. Oh, there's still relics. There's equipment and there's relics on top of that. Cool. Enhance abilities. Okay, so, oh yeah, okay. Okay, so they literally tell you she has a scythe and what is this, an axe? A battle axe? Vanquisher. Yeah, it's like a battle axe. I thought it might could potentially be a hammer too, but it looks like it's an axe. An axe that deals slow but powerful melee damage. Consecutive inputs perform a combo attack. A scythe that deals damage at close range. Consecutive inputs perform a combo attack. Oh man, I'm really excited to kind of get the feel of these weapons. Scythes are always really cool in games, I think. In my Guild Wars Nightfall playthrough, I was really happy to play the Dervish and use a scythe. I tried to put a scythe on my Necromancer and kind of be like a death scythe, kind of like Reaper kind of play style, but that didn't really work out very well. But oh man, all this little stuff is like really cool. I don't know why. Really tickling that fanciness, that fancy of mine. I don't even know if that makes sense. Extras. Under the extra menu at Respites, you can change costumes. Woo! We get skins. Dude, is it pay to win? View information on enemies and characters. Oh, they have a what is it called? Like bestiary. And enjoy artwork from the game. Extras can be unlocked using fragments obtained by defeating enemies. Okay. I have a Sorcerer's Academy uniform is what I'm wearing right now. A uniform worn by students attending the Sorcerer's Academy. So we're sorcerers? Is that what's going on? We're like a mage? It is said to be modeled after the garb worn by the sorcerers of the old in the Land of Fumes. Okay, so this is Land of Fumes, whereas Ender Lilies was Land's End, maybe? Okay, maybe my my theory of like it being called Ender's Bleh might not be correct, because I thought this whole place was called Ends. It looks like this is Land of Fumes. Difficulty. At Respites, you can change the game's difficulty. The difficulty affects the amount of fragments that you receive from defeating enemies. Fragments can be used to unlock bonus content in extra menus at Respites. Oh, okay. So there's like, oh, this once you beat Ender Lilies, you actually get access to this. But it looks like they just give you this right away, because maybe some people just wanted to know the story or something, and maybe they can give up some rewards to make the game a little easier, just so you can like play through it and get the story and stuff. Maybe people are just more interested in the art style and the exploration and yeah, the narrative, the story, the world, more than actually like trying to do the combat challenge, more than the challenge of the combat, I guess. So I'm tempted to like make it a little harder just to see how it feels. I can always set it back, right? So yeah, if you noticed in my Ender Lily playthrough, I always had the extra HP or extra experience thing equipped because I'm like, oh man, once I get to level 100, then that thing is done and I can equip something else. So yeah, that's the reason why I'm like, oh man, if I get more rewards, then I unlock rewards faster, which is better, right? Oh, this place is blue. I believe, would blue dictate a place being completed then? Completely, like you did everything in them? Because there's still some gray places. Oh man, so good. Instead of like having like node connecting, like a line connecting two nodes, they just have like the entire map here. You can still kind of see the boxes, but oh man, this is so much better. Oh, these game developers. I wish I can work in a game like this. Oh, interesting. The music has changed up in layers. There's like clicky noise. Oh, I can go up. Okay, so was there any like secrets? So one of the things in Ender Lilies was that sometimes there's like fake out walls that you can go through. Ah, here we go. It turned to blue. It means we're done, right? Yes, you all die. You all die now. I need to farm you guys for experience. It's not my fault. The game is making me do it. Interesting. Oop. What button did I press? Okay. So, I learned to start using this map in Ender Lilies when I played by myself, instead of like clicking through here. Because this actually pauses the game too, so... Ah. Is this a dead end? No, there's a way forward. Let's go back down, actually. Whee! Combat roll. We have our... I want to kind of believe that our character's a little bit Chunibyo. Well, she is really young, so maybe it's like proper. Can I go down? Ah, this is a button to call the elevator. So she's like, I'm a sorcerer. I'm a powerful sorcerer. I must combat roll. Ah, okay. You immediately come across a thing here that blocks you. Oh, and there's a symbol over it saying, like, it's the red like cross out, saying like, yeah, you don't have the ability to pass through this right now. Oops. I wanted her to combat roll, and I combat rolled her off the elevator. I'm combat roll, It is fun. She's trying to make the best of life. Find joy in all the little places that you can find. Okay. So far, so good. I'm kind of curious. Oh man, this is the reason why it takes me a lot longer than other people when playing a game, because I get curious. And I want to go all the way back to that one gray area and figure out what I'm missing. Because it doesn't seem like there's any paths there or anything. Maybe there was a pickup that I missed because I was yapping too much. Hey, roll! Yeah! So yeah, in the review I watched, there was some gameplay. Oh, I think I see. Is there like a room up there that I need like a double jump to get to? Ugh. Nope, I can't make it. So there might actually be more to this. Okay, yeah, there must be that little like nook there must be like a hidden room that is you had to actually reach. So that's why this place is still gray. But yeah, in the review that I saw that convinced me to like want to get this game. There was like footage of like having to do like what would you even call like parkour challenges, kind of sort of, where you're like using your movement abilities to like try and dodge things and make it through the level that way, whereas in Ender Lilies you're just fighting through the level, right? There really wasn't any dodging and dangerous stuff. Oh man, that took a huge chunk out of me, that attack. Yeah. Okay, they're starting to attack me now, so if I touch these guys, would they hurt? Okay. No! Hey, that's really good. Only their attacks hurt. One of the things in Ender Lilies that was really annoying was that you don't really know where the hitbox is a lot of times. That would end up hurting. There's like this one enemy that's like this big mound of flesh, and it like has this tendril that comes out and smacks you, and then sometimes it explodes in spikes. But you can like walk into its model quite a bit before your attacks actually reach like its hitbox. But then like you kind of have to like just trial and error figure out like exactly how far you need to walk into his character model before like he hurts you, and before your attacks actually connect to like distance wise, which is a little bit, I don't know, unfair, I think, in the combat sense, because like intuitively you don't want to like touch the character model, but you're kind of forced to in order to attack, whereas you've been taught like if you touch anyone you get hurt immediately. Oh no, this one's stinky. You're stinky. Oh, level 2. Whee. No stinky. Okay. Whee. Unlock. Locked. Yeah. I don't know why I'm combat rolling onto that ledge. We got to the next respite. Can I move the camera? No, I can't. I wonder what the right stick does. Oh, is that our first boss fight? Break damage. Below the enemy's HP gauge is a gauge that represents break damage. Oh, they do call that break ball. I don't think they had the maybe I just missed it. Maybe I skipped the tutorial by accident. But I'm always like, what do they call that bar? Is it a break bar? Because in Guild Wars 2 it's called a break bar. But in like Sekiro, I think it's called a poise meter. In Black Myth Wukong, they called it the stagger meter, I think. Or was that Final Fantasy? Final Fantasy was called a stagger meter. So I was like, what do they specifically call that that other bar? But yeah, I guess now we know like the vocabulary for it. It will decrease as you attack enemies and cause a knockback or stagger effect when depleted. This is your chance to go on the offense. Be wary of attacks from enemies yet to be staggered, and watch out for counterattacks as they recover. Child test subject. Hello. You want to be my friend? Lito, the child test subject. Hello, you want to be my friend? No? Okay, we play tag. Ooh. You get behind him. Ooh, he turns around and hits you. He chunked like almost half my health there. Oh, you can juggle in this game. Woo! I'm just gonna bloop. Ah! So does this person become like my friend? Just like Siegfried? Okay, I have to like not be too gung-ho with my attacks. Just attack once. Ooh. A combat roll! Ooh! Shoryuken? You have trained with Master Ken. Shoryuken! Man, our sword lady is like way bigger than this child. Oh, I forgot they don't hurt you if you touch them now. Ah! Yeah, I heal. Ooh! Shoryuken. Interesting, there's like kind of juggling now. Oh no, your mask fell off. Hello, child. No! Don't leave me. Perhaps I can help. I touch your soul. Doodle-doodle-doo. We got a memory. Is this oh no, it's Leto. Lilac, where are you going? Take me with you. Oh, this person knows us. Fumes? He got turned into the robot. He's got a Gundam hand. His child. Yes, become homunculus. I guess homunculus is maybe they're half human, half robot. That's why they're called homunculus. Because homunculuses are like, oh no, homunculus are like, like, the homunculus I know is from like Full Metal Alchemist, right? They're like supposedly humans that are like created through like scientific means kind of thing, not the natural way. So it could potentially be like robots. It can be through alchemy. It can be like piecing different living things together or something. I don't know. You fixed me? To see the outside, all of us, it's all we wanted. Yo, okay, buddy. Oh, whoa, we absorbed into our sack. Into our spirit sack. A promise to Leto. That was the achievement I got. Leto. Cooldown ability. A discarded test subject from the homunculus processing plant. He was one of many homunculi that were exposed to the fumes as part of an experiment to observe how long they could withstand its effect before turning rabid. As the fumes took hold, hordes of homunculi tore through one another, climbing the resulting pile of corpses in a frenzy bid to escape. Leto survived by being buried beneath the pile. Leto's cooldown ability. So yeah, in Ender Lilies, these kind of cooldown abilities had a charge to them. And in the review that I saw, they specifically mentioned that they got rid of the charge, so you can just use them off cooldown, essentially. So there's still a cooldown to them, but you don't have to worry about like managing resources. Because I think there was a lot of different spirits and stuff that I immediately like wrote them off. I didn't even try to use them in Ender Lilies just because I saw how little amount of uses there are. They're like, and I'm like, oh, this thing only has 8 uses. I don't know if I really care to have this on my build when I have like this other thing that have 90 uses and is like a lot more versatile, right? There's like a dude that appears and just like spits out randomly a bunch of orbs, and whatever the orbs hit, they kind of get like stuck in place for a little bit, which in theory sounds like a really good ability because it like snares people and it's like crowd control and everything. But it only had like a handful of uses, and I have like the sorcerer lady. What's her name? Frechia? No, Frechia is the white priestess. What was the sorceress lady's name? For some reason, I want to say Freerin, because Freerin is is that anime with that super crazy powerful mage. But yeah, the sorceress lady, like she has like 70 uses, and her orb homes, and you can repeatedly use it with off, like there's no cooldown to it. So I'm just like, why would you use the other ability when you have access to this one? So there was like kind of a mismatch in the arsenal of spirits you get. But in this case, since like you can just use off cooldown, I think it all really depends on the length of the cooldown, then whether if I want to use them. But then there isn't that added like what's the opposite of an incentive? The opposite of an incentive to like use a specific thing that the game gives you. Leto's cooldown ability. Leto can attack independent of Lilac and Nola. Wait, not Lilac can attack as well? All she does is move around and dodge. And heal, I guess. It is possible to activate Leto's ability while attacking with Nola at the same time. However, Leto's require a cooldown period in between uses. Okay, so this is also different. In Ender Lilies, intuitively, you might think this is the case, where like, yeah, they're different characters, so you can use them different times, but no, you couldn't. I guess it was kind of to this effect where like if I'm attacking, oh no, yeah, when I'm attacking, I can't like dodge until the attack is like done its like attack. So it's not like this character is independent of or the Lola is independent of Lilac. But it looks like, oh, I guess, oh no, I can't. I had to go back to Respite to equip that new one. But yeah, in Ender Lilies, you have to wait for this to be finished before you can use another attack of the other spirits as well. So you can't like double them up. Whereas in this one, it seems like the devs were like, hey, they're different spirits, so intuitively, like, players will probably think you can do it, and they probably did that just to, I don't know, like more quality of life, I guess. And maybe because of that, they can make the challenges even harder, like the boss fights even harder, because it seems kind of rigged, right? When you can stack up like multiple attacks. Pick up. Subterranean Testing Site Key. A key that unlocks a magic gate leading to the subterranean test site. The subterranean test site is currently closed and off limits. Press menu button to open the menu. You can view Lilac status, equip items, and access the map. Oh, I don't need to be at a respite to equip items? Then that is also a very, oh, never mind. Oh, this person also has, like, progression to his abilities, too. Interesting. I really like this. I'm really liking this. Maybe instead of having, like, I don't know, 30-some spirits, we have, like, 8 spirits that all have, like, 3 abilities. Oh, maybe, I guess, 24. Or maybe, like, 10 spirits with 3, so it's, like, 30. Technically speaking, it's, like, also the same as Ender Lilies, but instead of, like, each ability being a different spirit, we have just, like, a few characters, so they can kind of focus a story on the main cast of characters instead of having all these random characters, just like in Ender Lilies, where there's like these random spirits you have that really don't amount to anything except to be abilities for you to use. So this is like, they make it very more closer knit. It feels like more locked down. I just saw the word locked up there, and I'm like, yeah, that's a good word to use. Whee! I ran away! Alright, let's see what we got here. Your abilities, or your allies' abilities, can be changed at respites. Try experimenting with the myriad of abilities available to you. Okay, so in Ender Lilies, it seems like they don't hold your hand that much. They just like let you kind of play around and equip things and stuff. But in this game, I guess it's because I left the tutorial on. They're just like dumping like all this like tutorial related stuff onto me. You can challenge previously tuned bosses at respites. Okay, let's get rid of that. Veto the test subject. Okay. Equipment? No. Abilities. Put this guy on. Yeah, sure, why not? We can have up to 5 sets? What does that mean? And you swap sets at some point as well, like in Ender Lilies? Like on the fly? Or do we just get one set that we have to use? I think that's safe. Let's try to know. Equip relics? I don't have any relics. Abilities. I don't have unnecessary components. Experimental amplifier is what I need to unlock the Blazing Fist. So he just flies forward and punches everyone. Increase. Oh, I can level this up. Very cool. So they all have different abilities, and the abilities can be leveled up. This one, he like jumps down and freezes people. Glacial Fist. Rocket Fist. Wow. Ooh, get ranged ability. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm really taking my sweet time playing through this instead of like going bang 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 to the next thing. Which I hope that's okay for this kind of playthrough. Oh, I guess we keep going right then. Did I come up from here? I did come from here. I was talking about how these guys are stinky because they're farting purple smoke. Okay. Okay, so I have the card for this, so it's no longer crossed out. You don't see me! I'm over here. Melius. Lab Primus. Access restricted. Homunculus Research Log 1. Artificial life forms created through the infusion of magic. They are augmented by milious arcane smiths and boast high physical capabilities and durability. Although they pose no danger to humans, magic that affects the consciousness is used to ensure homunculi remain true to their purpose. However, these methods require tuning from time to time. Alright.
I'm on an elevator, he?
Oh, we get cutscenes. I shudder to think of the inhumane experiments homunculi were subjected to beneath the surface.
You remember anything at all?
Fumes, they drove everyone mad. They hurt each other. I saw you in my memories. Are you back?
Yes, I think so. There is indubitably a connection here. Do not fret. Your memories will likely resurface in time. In fact, it would appear we all have something we are struggling to recall. I am certain of one thing, however. You wield a power capable of liberating homunculi. Those with such powers, they are known as attuners. We may be able to find more of your ilk by retracing the memories of homunculi we encounter. Okay. Yeah, oh man, I'm really liking that they tell you like straight up, no, this is locked. You don't have the means to get through that door. Ooh, that reminds me of Divinity's Reach in Guild Wars 2. So this is the outside world? And that's the upper stratum. That's where the sorcerers, the founders of this nation, and the creators of homunculi reside. Am I to discover the truth behind the wretched dreams that haunt me? I sense that is where I must go. Do they all get new outfits when we unlock more items? To that end, I will not permit you to perish until we are there. Steel yourself, Lilac. I thought her dress was blue. Why is it black now? I understand. My memory is hazy, but before I fell below the surface, someone was desperate to save me. I think I cared about them. I wanted to know why they were crying. And if this power I have is meant to help homunculi, I want to use it. Yeah, she has a blue dress. Or maybe because she's like appearing in and out. And there's like a blue filter on them, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a blue filter. Okay, gotcha. Don't touch me. Oh man, I need to get used to this. Being able to touch them. I've been trained to not touch things by Ender Lilies. Hey, nice chainsaw, bro. Falcon Punch! Level 3! Woo! Leveling up! We're getting better. Ooh! I just noticed, instead of being in the area, and it automatically, like, shows you, things get revealed as your camera actually sees, how the landscape is, like, formed. Oh, went the wrong way. Hold on, I'm recharging. Ah! I said I was recharging! Falcon Punch! It'd be cool if you can, like, reflect these back. You can just... bloop, and then, like, then goes back to them. Yeah! Can I reach that? Okay. I like the music. It's very, very cool. Oh, we get to meet other people! Are they, like, friendly NPCs? There wasn't any friendly NPCs in all of Ender Lilies that I know of. Yeah, like all the friendly NPCs were like bosses, and then when you defeat them, you purify them, then they become friendly. There isn't any like NPCs that like merchants or anything. I wonder if there's like currency in this game and you gotta like collect money and stuff and like buy weapons and whatnot to upgrade. I think that would kind of bloat this game. I really liked how simple Ender Lilies was. It's just like you go through, unlock stuff, and The only currency you need to really worry about is the items to upgrade your spirits, which comes in abundance, kind of, sort of. If you are in the mindset of just like focusing all your resources on one spirit at a time, it's like pretty satisfying. But if you try to upgrade everything, you can't. I actually beat the game, but I couldn't upgrade all the spirits. So even though I'm completionist, I didn't complete it in that aspect, I guess. I didn't grind it out. I guess I don't know. I don't even know if you can. Is there a way to get more resources after the game? Because a lot of the resources was done by map exploration, and there's like a monster that you can purify that gives you a bunch of like whatever resource. Anyway, ...
Whoa, what kind of homunculus is that? She looks so old. And who might you be? The arcane smith of the town up ahead. Well, arcane smith in training, I guess. I'm looking to get my hands on some awesome arcane instruments that'll help the whole town. Okay, we get more dialogue in this game, whereas dialogue only came here and there by the Umbral Knight as we explored. And then we get dialogue when we met specific, like, or when we get to a specific area, usually relating to either White Priestess or maybe like the boss of the area, and then we get like a word or two, or now I guess a sentence or two out of the Umbral Knight. But yeah, there wasn't like characters to talk to and stuff. And at the same time, the main character Lily didn't, or the playable character didn't talk at all. Whereas this game, like, everyone's talking to each other. So it seems like they went in a direction where it's a bit more dialogue and story focused in this way, which I know I'm kind of liking so far. I'm looking to get my hands on some awesome arcane instruments that'll help the whole town. Wait, are you an attuner? Like the ones in town some time back. May I inquire where exactly? I don't know. I only heard about it from my partner. Partner? A homunculus with wings. Say, did you happen to see him on your way here? Ah, darn, that sucked. Oh. Anyway, you look like a mess. Help yourself to anything here. Are you sure? There are attuners who helped me one time. She asked me to help other attuners if I met them. She was the one who set up this little camp and left all this stuff here. You know, you remind me of her, that attuner lady. Oh, there's a mantle here you should take. It looks really handy for a tuner. Thank you, and I hope you find your friend. Say, if you see a homunculus with wings, could you help him out if you can? Are you not returning home? It isn't safe outside, especially for one so small. I gotta keep collecting junk. That's how we survive in the lower stratum. Haha. Well then, I'll see you around. Okay, matane. Oh, we got a cool blue like thing. The items here may indeed prove useful. I agree. And there also that winged homunculus she mentioned. Oh, that was a lady. That was a little girl. That was a dude. Aerial jump in the air. The rune inscribed into lilac shoes allow one to jump even while in the air. Oh, we get the dodge and the jump right away. Ooh, does that mean there? Like, it took us forever to get like these abilities. Well, I guess the air dodge or air dash, it took us a while to get in Ender Lilies, but we get this like right away. Dodge attacks by performing a nimble dash in the desired direction. The rune inscribed into the mantle allows the wearer to move like unto a swift breeze. Move like unto a swift breeze, even while airborne. Okay, so they just tell you again for some reason, but this time with a little bit of a preview. Okay, so I can double jump now. How you? Reach, go back up here if I want, and get more of the map. Whee! I can do this. I wonder if you can do it twice. This one, you get an upgrade that lets you like triple jump and dash twice. Now I'm. Ooh, you can change Lilac's attire at respites. Okay, equipment. Relics. Oh. Extra.
Oh no, these cost money. So if I do this, does it mean I can't dash in the air anymore? Oh no, it's just cosmetic. I think I want the cool blue. The blue is really pleasing to the eyes, really soothing to the eyes. On that mantle, on Tuner's mantle, it's just different colors. Oh, but why would I want these three colors, when this one looks like the nicest of all of them? The free one was the best one. Oh, I already have like a bunch of fragments. I have 1803. Ooh, okay. Do I really care about all this little Nola? Let's see this. An enigmatic combat homunculus that had been abandoned. Oh no, that's what it said before, right? Stand by. Resting. Man, they gave this robot boobs. Why would a robot need boobs? Action dream. I guess it's aesthetically pleasing. I think the real question is, why not give robot boobs? Oh no, she's hugging her knee. Little like animations. They're really nice. The art in this game is really nice to look at. Wait, I wanted to see if I can fast travel. Oh no, it's not available yet. So I can dodge now, right? So that means I can't go up there. I can probably get to that thing up here, right, that I saw earlier. Like, I was like, oh, there was a little nook there. But I can't fast travel, so I'm not going to run all the way back for the sake of this, the length of this stream, I guess. Or I guess have like a section that is all like reversal. Welcome, lands of... Wait, say that again? Can you say that again? Welcome, lands of fumes fueled by magic. At your service. Okay. That's good that they kind of say their things again. One of the things I didn't like about Ender Lilies was that there's no voice acting, but randomly when you're exploring and fighting and stuff, potentially, I guess, I don't know. I guess a lot of times you're just exploring, so you would most likely catch that dialogue is happening, like the Umbral Knight is talking. But there's no like sound cue or anything to tell you that there is a dialogue to look out for. So like words would suddenly appear at the bottom of the screen, and I'm like, oh, looking at the background, like, oh, everything looks so cool. And I'm like, oh wait, there's words, and I'm trying to read it, and then it's like, I don't read very fast, so I don't get to read it, and it like disappears. Like, oh, what did that guy say? Is there any way to replay that? But no, there wasn't, so I kind of missed out on some things here and there. Jump, aerial jump, air dodge. Oh no, I fall down. Oh, hop, you. Oop, oop. Hee. Hello there. No, hello there. Wait, does that mean I can aerial dodge up to there? Oh, oh. Is there a point of being able to come up here? Hello? Falcon punch! Hey, ho, yeah! It's really nice to be able to kill these guys in one combo. Oh man, I went back to the earlier areas and let Ender Lilies after I'm like maxed out levels, and I maxed out the Umbral Knight, and I like killing guys in like one hit. It was so satisfying. It's like, huh, you're dead. Huh, you're dead. Ooh, there's a purple thing. What's the purple thing? What's the purple? Oh, there's a thing up there. Oh, help you. Here you go. Increase maximum HP by 5. Charmed fragment. A fragment of magicite contained within an Argentine vial. What is Argentine? Is that like a color? Or is that a material? The higher the concentration of magicite, the stronger the magic. Eee, okay, we finished this area. Okay. Right? Oh, wow. Interesting. Whoop. Old Market City. Oh, look at this thing up here. You gonna talk to me or attack me? He's blue. His chest area is blue, so it means they're friendly, right? That's the visual cue. Passage through the passage through the human settlement of Old City authorized. Mutants prowling the outskirts of Old City pose a threat to human life. Remain alert. Oh man. Why do you make robots that have human skulls? Or they look like they have human skulls? Is that dog okay? Are we gonna fix that dog up? That dog okay? Ooh, hello. Heh, a little birdie told me there's homunculi running wild everywhere. What a mess. I wouldn't know, seeing as I ain't ever getting out of here. Interesting. So there's a little, like, seems like a little, like, village. There was nothing like this in Ender Lilies, like actual living people to talk to. And a tuner? Not something you see every day. Not something you see often. I wonder when Levi and Yovan will come home? I don't read fast enough. They disappear too quickly. Hello, child.
I think I would survive when I didn't think I would survive when I fell down here, but the townspeople saved me. I got separated from my little sister, though. I wonder if she's up there.
Yeah, I got some bad news. Actually, I'm just making things up. Ooh, so there's probably like an equivalent to Gerard, where you can like break through this. Ooh, the thing here. Hello. Nice. Or oh, that healed me too. Wait, how did I get hit? Oh yeah, I was fighting earlier. Okay, so yeah, it tells you specifically that you can't do anything about that. The mini map.
You.
That dog okay? Hello. Yeah, you have a funny cone head. That helmet? Are you a bullet? Are you a human bullet? Remarkable. I can hardly believe the lower stratum remains this populated. How is it that humans live on amidst the thick haze of fumes? Arcane instruments is how. Without 'em, we'd be goners. Name's Gordon. I'm the resident arcane smiths around these derelict parts. I take it the kid's a tuner? Well, where's your pals?
As it so happens, we are presently in search of other attuners, and await to the upper stratum.
Ah, I see. Can't say I've spotted any attuners in a while, and you won't learn much about the upper stratum down here.
Well, what about the homunculus with wings?
You know what now? Heard about Yolvin and Levi, did ya?
Mm-hmm.
Yolvin used to keep us safe from the mutants, but that was then. Haven't seen him of late, but there's rumors he's been attacking folks and such. He might be over yonder, down the road, but it ain't safe to get close, you hear? What are you smacking away at? The search for the winged homunculus. It's a robot dog. Can we fix the dog somehow? Oh no, that dog becomes our friend. It looks like there's enough design to this dog, like, character, I guess, that it seems like he would be, like, there's so much detail to his, like, design, right? So it seems like he's, like, something that will be more prominent, at least. And I'm assuming, or I guess I'm guessing, that he will become, like, one of these guys in some way. Whereas, yeah, if you compare this person's design to, like, or this dog's design to this person, like, this person is, like, a bit more simpler in its design compared to this, so. Alright. Oh, down. I'm old. Hey there. You there! Have you seen anyone else alive outside the city? We've been long dead if it weren't for the arcane instruments warding off the fumes. Okay. Okay, so that leads to the next area. Let's go down here. Ooh, perfect. Oh, there's a respite here. Tattered letter. Dear sis, happy birthday. You said you wanted a new pillow, so I tried to pluck some of Yolvin's feathers to make one. But he got kind of mad, so I'm going to have Gordon teach me how to make arcane instruments for you instead. Levy. Rest. I don't think I needed to rest. You can talk to your allies at respite. Ooh, we get a little conversations with our friends. A notification will appear at the top right corner when a new conversation is available. Oh, interesting. Talk. What's in a name?
I can tell you have something on your mind. Best come out with it. We have a long journey ahead of us. It would be nice to know your names. My name. You may refer me however you please. Or you may refer to me however you please. Lito. My name.
I forgot what voice I gave them. My name. Oh no, wait, that was a girl too, right? No, that with the thing I killed, or the NPC I talked to earlier was a girl. I don't know if this person's a boy or a girl.
My name. It's Lito. Your turn, or do you not know?
Nola. Call me Nola.
Is that really your name?
The markings etched into my arm would suggest as much.
Interesting.
I think I'm having differentiating my voice of Lito and Lilac. I'm giving them the same like sounding voice. Okay. I like this like somber music. With a bit of like vocalization. It is very near Automata-esque.
It's teeming with homunculi out there. You take care now. Times like these, you need to make sure to get plenty of rest. Why not take a break on that sofa over there?
Over yonder. Alright, no, we're going out. We're going out to have some fun. Ooh. Those must be grapple points. We must get a grappling guy soon. Old city, lower stratum.
I sense mutants everywhere. Remain alert.
Hiya! Waya! Try and smack with your bow.
I'll go and punch.
Oh, I'm so glad that you can just use this character however much you want. Oh, I don't have to worry about like saving the resource. Like that was a really in Ender Lilies, it was just like, is it worth using this on that character right now? I can probably just like walk up to it and finish it off with a combo. But then like now you can just like freely do whatever. Oh man, that's so nice. I really like that. Oh, hello. Okay, so that I thought that was a pickup, but it's actually designates that you can go through that area. Okay. Now we'll just keep let's do depth first or breadth first search. I'm getting wrecked. Oh yeah, I can touch them, so that's... I keep forgetting that. I'm still like trained in Ender Lilies rules. Materials, 130. Materials can be used to fabricate items at the craftery. Arcane instruments are fashioned using magicite, metal, and others. Such resources. Heal up. Ooh, that doesn't fill me up. That doesn't max out my health. Oh no, it blew up! Falcon Punch! Interesting. So there's no X around the door, so we must be able to open it from the other side. Interesting. Well, I'm glad I went this way first. Falcon Punch! I don't have Falcon Punch yet. And I think the combat does feel a little bit better than Ender Lilies. I think mostly because I can double these up. That's like a really big difference. I can oh yeah, there's little like ledges here. I can attack doing this and do that at the same time. That I really like that. Hello there. RoboCop. Woo! Okay. Not too bad at all. Okay, do I want to go down first or up? Let's go down. That's always dangerous, just blind drops. Level 4! Ah, there's a decision here. Let's go this way. Hello there. It takes it. I can't take it anymore. A drink before the old city folks notice. Tavern Bulletin Board. There has been an increase in reports of homunculi turning mutant. As retrieving cores is no longer a feasible endeavor, ensure that you maintain a safe distance. Additionally, while we still suffer a deficit of attuners, do remain vigilant with reports. Frost Attuner Squad. Hey there. You did good making it here, kid, but it ain't safe here either. How about it? Want a drink? Before you kick the bucket? No, I'm a little underage. I don't know what rules this city has for alcohol usage and minors. Oh no, is that stinky water? Will I get hurt? Well, that's a stinky guy. Can I swim in this game? I'm assuming I should be able to, right? Ugh! Okay, I can't dive yet, but I can't even attack. This character can't attack while in water. Yeah. Oh. Materials. Okay, more materials. Falcon Punch. Ooh, I'm really liking this. The feel of the combat is like pretty sweet. I can use this to kind of move forward. I like that. A lot. No, I missed with the Falcon Punch. Let's go this way. Let's try to connect this back up. Ow. Man, I'm getting chunked. These guys are like killing me pretty quickly. You gonna block that? No, he can't. Yeah, one of the things in Ender Lilies is that there's people who like block your attacks. I guess you can use the big guy to kind of like break their block. But like, it's really annoying. Like, you do no damage at all. A more increase in health, which is nice. The mini map back. Can I even make that? I don't think I can actually make that. Maybe I can. Let's try it. Let's see how much distance we can cover. Jump, jump. Oh! I found a secret. I found secret. Oh, what is that? It looks so creepy. Why your mouth open like that? More materials. Maybe we can look into upgrading some people, maybe. Oh, I fell down. Oh wait, now I go back up. You can cover quite a distance, it looks like. And you actually reach it without? No, you have to use the ability to reach that bar. So it seems like they specifically programmed this for you to, like, they designed the map traversal with this in mind for some of the secrets. Can I break that box down? I'm picking up whatever that is. I have 500 and whatever of it. I don't know what it is, but I feel like since it's being counted, I need it. Right, next area. I bring the map back. Hello there. You dodged! Oh, interesting. The middle here is both blocked off. On both sides. Is there like a switch in this place maybe I can find to open that door? I like that they get like pushed around and stuff. So that you can kind of like interrupt their abilities, their attacks and stuff. I don't have the key for this. The purple thing up there. Ooh, obtain a relic. Sanguinary Raven. Increases aerial attack damage by 10. An arcane instrument imparted to Yolvin by his friend Levi. It was crafted under the guidance of Master Arcane Smith Gordon, a most precious gift. So one of the things in Ender Lilies that I got really annoyed with was, let's say there was an enemy down here, and I'm like, I want to like go like this, but I would often like, oh, it doesn't happen for here. Does it happen for here? Yeah, I would do this all the time. Oh, I just did it. Where like, I would try to like go off the ledge, but catch on to it when I wanted to like attack the person on the lower level. I guess that's why there was that one option to just like use the up D-pad direction for climbing, so that specifically when you're only hitting left to try and move, like you jump here and try to move back, right? Then if you're only hitting left, you won't grab this ledge that way. But then that makes it so that ledge grabbing is a bit more precise if you use that option. You have to like really make sure you know what you're doing. Really decide to grab ledges. Whereas right now I'm just going in a direction. Oh, the winged homunculus could be close by. Remain alert. Interesting. I came up here and it led me. Interesting. And there's something in this room that I haven't found yet. It looks. What could it be? What could it be? Oh, I haven't opened that door probably, right? I fell down. I gotta do this all over again. I wonder what this thing is. I wonder if this thing is anything of significance. This structure that I was just by. The red structure. Oh, there's like a spinny thing here. Oh, there's nothing. There's no hidden walls. I guess if I hold R, I do run. I do go faster. Oh, this is a respite. Oh, let's grab this. Seem to have a power. Equip relics. You can customize which relics you have equipped while resting at respites. Relics have various effects. Yeah. I don't think I need to read all of those tutorials out loud. They're pretty... I only got 2 slots. This takes 2. That's fine. Lock those beyond saving. I once heard this from an attuner in Old City. Fumes from the lower stratum have seeped so deeply into the cores, their very souls, of so many mutants. Even attuners dare not approach them. Countless homunculi have turned mutant in this manner. I doubt we will be able to save them all. Interesting. Give you little lore dumps. Okay, so maybe they're not robots. They just have robotic parts. They're like living and machine. Kind of like put together. Oh, I forgot I sat down. Okay, so what am I missing here then? That is not making it blue. Maybe this thing. Oh, maybe I have to open this door for it to turn blue. Yes, level me up, please. I'm almost leveled up. Oh! Oh no, the Falcon Punch guy went the wrong way. Right, yeah, that's it here. Seems like we have a boss fight coming up, maybe? Next area. Ooh, look at this place. That's a cool background. The clock tower that fell down. Is that the bird boy? Do we get him as our friend? That must be the winged homunculus Levi mentioned. I swore to protect them. He has a gun. His swings are on his butt, not on his shoulders. Enemy fall damage. Knocking enemies off high places deal additional damage. The longer the fall, the more damage they take. Knocking enemies into water results in instant death. Enemies who break whose break gauge is depleted can be launched, making them prime targets. Oh, he teleports. Oh no! One of the things I liked about Ender's Lilies was there wasn't any like teleporting like enemies, because I feel like teleporting enemies are kind of like not fair to play against, because they can just like teleport out of your like attacks and stuff. Oh dang! Oh no! I died! Yolvin the Black-Winged Huntsman. That's the first death. It was because I was talking about random stuff and not really focusing too much. Or maybe I just suck. Press this to skip? This to skip? Yeah, okay. Oop, that. Nope, nope. I can touch him, right? Oh, I can touch him. This is fine. Let's go up in his face. No! Ooh, there's another attack! Oh, we got him! Oh, God.
No, you my friend?
Oh, no! He has a second face! Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I guess that first phase was, like, pretty easy. No slashy slash. Oh, no! Oh! Burn face, burn face! You get two full attacks in. Ah, I did it again! You went the wrong way. Pressing the button too early. Ow. Ooh, I should have dodged there. Level up! Woo, level 5, baby! The pain. That's right, I lost myself to the fumes. I attune him, because I'm an attuner. The Amelius experiment. He must have escaped the central stratum.
That growth presented in his wings. I can't remove it. If you want to thank someone, she's the only one who found you. She's the one who found you. Those two sisters, look after them.
Are they all different women's voice or one woman? Yo, you'll never ever leave me, will you? Yeah, I promise. And the words like flash by so quickly. It's really hard to like I think reading it just by looking at the words is fast, but trying to like see who's saying it and trying to come up with a voice for it too, it's a little bit hard. I nearly broke another promise. Thanks, I'm in your debt.
We met Levy. She asked us to help.
Levy's a girl? Oh man, all these people are girls. I keep thinking all these people are boys. And here I thought she needed me. Looks like I had it backwards. Unfortunately, I still can't remember much from after I lost consciousness. If you're looking for another attuners, or for other attuners, though, I checked the sealed off magicite mine. Let's go see Gordon at the old city market. I'm sure he'd be willing to help. He joins the party. Yolven, an experimental homunculus that escaped to Old City from the biological research facility in the central stratum. Experiments involving human fusions were conducted on Yolven by a renowned homunculus researcher who fled a neighboring country that is no more. Oh, interesting. No, this is like way in the future compared to. Oh gosh, I don't know. At this point, I heard that is like supposed to be years into the future, compared to Ender Lilies. But I don't know. The game itself hasn't really like referenced Ender Lilies at all yet. So I don't know if that is something that is like true or not at this point. And I should really not make that assumption just because I heard that somewhere, right? But hmm. I was thinking like, is the crazy mad scientist person the same mad scientist as the person who like tried to experiment on the White Priestess in Ender Lilies? But if there is a huge time gap, then maybe that's not the case. Yulvin's pressure ability. Yulvin attacks continuously while following Lilac for as long as the button is held. He can move and jump while using his ability. Useful for keeping up long range pressure. This ability's high mobility is offset by the modest power. Okay, so it's not very strong. Use it in tandem with Nola's close range attacks for maximum effectiveness. Okay, that sounds pretty rigged actually. Report back to Gordon. Wait, this place is not blue. Oh, now it's blue. Okay. You. That homunculus just lost it. I can't trust those damn wings. Worries of the sorcerer. It is imperative we find the land of origin. The magic of this nation will not last forever. Assuming we don't succumb to the blight first. Oh, the blight is being mentioned here. Interesting. Maybe it isn't way into the future, or maybe the blight still exists. Because the thing about the true ending, I guess, in Ender Lilies, I don't think we actually like destroy the blight. We meet up with the White Priestess, Rechia, and if you there was ending A is like you get to this like pond with a lot of lilies. I think they were lilies, and it seemed like Rechia, the White Priestess, made it so that those flowers can purify you, because you've been also purifying things and absorbing their corruption into you. But ending B, you actually find the White Priestess when you go deep into the abyss, even past the like the something laboratory, the scary laboratory, and you actually meet the White Priestess, who's like super corrupted, and she's just kind of like waiting to die essentially, like in that place. But she's kind of immortal, I think, because of her ancient blood. And yeah, you try to purify her, but then she's too like far gone essentially, and she like tries to like tell you to go away, but then she like transforms into like the final boss, and you fight against the final boss. Which, to be honest, the final boss was actually kind of easy compared to some of the other bosses in the game. It was just a really high health bar, like pretty tanky. That was about it. But as long as you're paying attention to the things that she spawned and some of the attacks she does, it's like pretty simple to fight. It wasn't like a lot of fast reaction or anything like some of the other boss fight required of you. But anyway, yeah, the ending B was you defeat her, and you try to purify her after you defeat her, but then the blight was just too powerful, so you kind of sacrificed yourself in trying to do so. But it was like a hopeless ending. It was a sad ending where you did everything you could, but it was still not enough, and everyone dies. But then in order to get the true ending, you had to find these tablets all across the world. And in order to find the tablets, you kind of have to like do everything, unlock all the different characters and their abilities to traverse the entire like map and find all the tablets. And then you had to go to the one door at the beginning of the game, where you, instead of going right, you go left, and there was like a locked door. You go into there, and there's like this little like ancient pedestal thing. You recombine the stone tablets, and it's actually ancient ability to make yourself immune to blight, and it gives you like an item to equip that makes it so that you're immune to blight. And yeah, you go do that last boss fight again, but this time, like, because you have the equipment, you're able to do the purification, and everyone's happy. You save everyone. Your hope prevailed. And yeah, you purified everything, but that doesn't mean you destroyed the blight. So Interesting, right? So there's a land of origin as well, it looks like, judging by this, like, note. So there's this land of fumes, that's where we are, right? Or what was it, land of fumes is what we were? I don't remember, actually. Is that what we were called? And Land's End was Ender's Lilies, where the blight was, like, very, very prominent. Which is, like, pretty much apocalypse there. The only thing that's still walking around are all these blighted creatures. There's no, like, villages or people at all. Unlike here, where you can kind of go into a little village here and you can kind of hear what people are saying and stuff. We have successfully proven our theories around the application of magic in replicating and even creating artificial life from nothing. This is now our only hope. Okay. Okay, this beginning area has been more or less pretty simple. But I can imagine, because they're giving us all this like crazy powers so quickly, I feel like, that the devs probably came out with a lot more like crazy stuff to have to deal with as we play through. Oh, I jumped up into that missile. Oh, jeez. Wait, what is here that... Oh. What is here that I'm still missing? Can I go up here? Oh, okay, so one of the characters that I guess I didn't live stream getting in Ender Lilies is this guy with a claw, and he makes it so that you can like attach to walls, and you can jump and like kind of wall jump in a way, like up the wall. So maybe I need that. There's like an equivalent to that character here. Yeah, that was pretty satisfying. Oh, no, there's a respite here, right? What's the green? Oh, no, that green is a door. A doorway. Hello there. Does he say something different? You there, have you seen the... No, yeah, okay, he doesn't say anything different. Let's equip the cool guy. That kid's got guts. I want to talk to him. If Levy isn't in town, she must have gone out by herself. Again.
Maybe she's still looking for her partner.
I'd keep an eye on her when she was out looking for junk, but then she began sneaking off by herself. She knows to cut and run if she comes across any mutants, but she is still just a kid. And she is not the only one. ... We're a kid too. I guess that's the kid that we met earlier was talking to us about. Oh yeah, that was that kid. I was like, oh, have you met what's his name? Volthin? I forgot his name already. Damn, I'm really bad at names. What is his name? Abilities. Does it tell me his name? It does not. Yolvin. Yeah, did you see a winged homunculus? I guess... Hey, you can equip something onto right button. What was right button for... I don't think right button did anything. Ender's Lilies, actually. Oh, I don't know. Can I equip this on... Yeah, let's just do that. Then I can hold... Like, if I equip to the B, it'll be kind of awkward to, like, press the B button and the... I guess in this, the face on this is, like, the Nintendo Switch version of the buttons. Maybe I can, like, pull these out and switch them. But anyway, yeah, if I try to hold like B and hit with this attack at the same time, it won't really help, or it will be really hard because I'm using the thumb for both. But if I have it on the button up here, then I can shoot with this and just hold it down while using like the index finger on right button and X on the attacks. Yes. Equipment. I wonder when we'll get this, and then what kind of things they do. Oh, it looks like they just might increase our stats. HP, attack, defense, heal potency, number of heals. Special? Special? Oh, no, we had a special in Ender Lilies as well, which is like ultimate that you get charged up for your character. Or one of the spirits. I have a bunch of scraps. Where do I use scraps? Extra? Why would I get any of these though? Stand. Ladrius. Subterranean subject. Ladrius is Yolvin's like evil form, I guess. This is Levy. Oh man, I'm tempted to spend some of this just to like unlock it, but I'm really afraid like there'll be something really cool and I won't have enough stuff, enough resources to get it. They're just concept art. Okay. I didn't get anything more. Okay. Bye-bye. Be there.
Well, I'll be. You brought Yalvin back. You must be one hell of an attuner, kid.
Now we didn't do anything. We just kind of stand there and like our robot friend does all the attacking.
You have my thanks. Levy'll be downright giddy. Here, I suppose you should have this.
Lower stratum key. A key that unlocks the magic gate found around the lower stratum. Lower stratum teems with hazardous zones, to which citizens of the lower and central stratums are not permitted entry.
What is this? The magicite mine, the tethered steeple. The key'll let you in there. This key'll let you in there at your own risk. Okay. And there's my homunculus, man's best friend. Name's Hati.
Oh, Skull and Hati. Are we gonna meet a Skull later? That's like a Norse mythology, I think. One of them chases the moon, one of them chases the sun. So it's like the day and night cycle is apparently being like controlled, or no, I guess there's like a being following them or something like that. Some like wolves.
I used to be up in the central stratum back in the days. Until I painted a target on my back, that is. Hati saved my skin back then, about as reliable as they come. So cute. I'd rather you'd be out seeing the world than wasting away with old folk like me, pup. What do you say, kid? You'd be doing us both a favor. Do you want to be my friend? Friend? Oh. Wing.
Ooh, look at him. Got long legs. Okay, we get a free spirit. Press menu to open the menu and select a respite from the map screen. Oh, he lets us fast travel. Mount Hati to travel instantaneous to respites you have previously visited. You can travel instantaneous to respites you have previously visited by riding Hati. Press button to open the map and select the respite you want to visit. Okay, well, he's going on an adventure on us. Okay, the fast travel thing here is a little bit more interesting. In Ender Lilies, it was like this random horse thing with a carriage that we walked by and went like, oh, this thing, it was really ugly. And then we just walked by it. And then later on, we go to a respite and it's like, oh, it's following us. What does it want? And it's like, oh, it seems like it just wants to help us travel. And it like really didn't have much else. It's just like a fast travel like gimmick. It was like only introduced for fast travel and nothing else. There was no like lore behind whatever that thing is. And like no explanation as to why it wants to do what it does. Being help people travel. And like what it was before.
One more thing. Whenever you got materials on you, stop by this here craftery. I'm an arcane smith after all. Figure I could use you, or I could do you some good.
Craftery. Break boxes and mine material or mineral deposits that you come across to scavenge materials. These can be used to fabricate items as crafteries. In time, you may also be able to find ways to expand their inventory. Okay, craftery. Magic vial. A device that facilitates the use of arcane instruments. Simpler magic uses runes, while complex magic requires vials. Grants an additional relic slot. Yes, 15 of these. I only... Oh, those are materials I've been finding. I have 573. Crude bangle. Interesting. Old. Worn bangle. This is like Final Fantasy. Number of heals. So they both give you plus 15. So I guess you can get both if you really want. But this one costs more, so it seems like it's better. Oh man, we have like no defense. Maybe this one is... Let's craft this one. Like compare. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. This is all carapace bracelets. I guess I can get both of these if I want. I think you have 2 bracelet slots, right? Totem, relics, upgrade, magic vial, and additional. I feel like I should just max this out as fast as possible. Does it cost more as I like buy these? Because I feel like if I just play good, right? I don't really need these. These are just contingent on me playing bad, right? Rather than it'll help. Whereas like these are permanent upgrades that could be very useful. Maybe I'll just get one of these. I'll get the cheaper one for now. Sold out. The first trinket, obtain a bracelet. And then I'll see if this... Oh, it does get more expensive. Oh no. Oh, that's what they always do. How dare they? I might as well grab this too then. Alright. Oh wait, no, I can't equip them here. The restricted areas are bad news. Don't go letting your guard down. Okay, sounds good. Right. Let's go here. Okay, we can go down now, it looks. But since we got the dog, we can return to respite. Okay. Rest here. You can change Lilac's equipment at respites. Equipable items can help improve your stats, such as defense and heal potency. Okay. So we'll do this one and this one. Perfect. Perfect. What I wanted. Memory. Smins. Interesting. So we knew all these people before? Did they remember? No, wait, no, we didn't show up in that guy's memory. Okay, let's go back to... Oh, this is so much better. Oh, this is so much better. Back in the Ender Lilies, you had like a list that you scroll through, and as you scroll through, it goes like bing, bing, bing. But then like it's not like a smooth transition, so you kind of get the context of like the relativity between each one. And sometimes if you're not really like not familiar with the area's layout yet, it can go to the next one. You're like, wait, where is that compared to where I wanted to go? And you gotta like reorientate yourself, and it kind of just becomes really annoying as you try to scroll through the list to find the place you want to go, and you're like, wait, is that the place I want to go, or is it the one above there? Because then you kind of lose context of where you are compared to where you want to go. But this is just like, oh, you can pick the one you want to go to. This one. I like that. The dog's on our side. They die now. Yeah, I think I can go there, right? Oh, oh. Oh no! Okay, well, they got me then. Darn. Darn. Oh man, that's so good. I still can't go through there. They tell you on the map. Oh, it's so good. This little quality of life stuff is so good. That's a growth. Is this a growth too? Yeah, it is. Item. Okay. Is this where I want to go? Magic Gate, Lower Stratum Key, which I have now. What about this one? Ooh, you can choose now. It branches. I guess in Ender Lilies it kind of branches too. I guess this is closer. It's already 2 hours. Let's go from here and we'll kind of go a little bit further, and maybe to the next respite, and then maybe I'll probably end things, start winding down. Yeah, I guess this is also very very Nier Automata-esque now too. Because in Nier Automata, you can just hold down the pod button, and the pod will just shoot out where you aim or who you're locked onto. Okay, will this turn blue now when I do this? Ah, nice. Okay. Ooh. Can I activate this? No power? I like it. I wonder what kind of other weapons he has later on. Okay, they really went for the fun more than the challenge. I really like that. I think I prefer things being more fun. If I were to design like a combat for a video game, I would prioritize it being more fun then. I still want challenge in there, I think, but if the challenge takes away from it being fun, that's like, I don't know. I guess a really easy example to go to is like there's like a time limit on a challenge. That's usually not fun, right? You just say, oh, I could probably beat it. It's just like a DPS check. But then it's just timed, and I'm losing to the time and not the actual challenge of the fight, which is not fun. Oh! Can I get up there? I don't think I can. Oh, maybe I can. You? Are you? Are you? You? Interesting. Wonder if you're supposed to be allowed to come up here. Ooh, yeah. Okay, that's very nice. This is a kind of a secret area. Nice, more health. Oop, that's it's a flame bro. Oh no, they're actually going through the floor. Okay. Okay. I'm on fire. Was I on fire? Is that why I was taking dot damage? Was it dot damage or running into something? Okay. I've been here. I'm glad I tried to make that jump. That was successful. Just hear the lyrics say Devastania. Broken warning signs. Warning! Entry prohibited. Hazardous zone ahead. Occupied by homunculi who have declared themselves enemies of Milius. Risk of mutants. Milius homunculus guard core. Okay. Whee! I run real fast. Gotta break those. Left or right? Maybe left? Oh, he's blocking. Ah, you block too much. Go the other way. Oh, good thing they disappear after a while. Woo! Gotta pay attention to those boxes, I think. Interesting. Oh, ooh. Okay, sure. I was like, why would they have a random corner here with nothing? And it's like, nope, there isn't nothing. There's something. Crimson Ribbon. Reduce the likelihood of being inflicted with the Blaze Freeze. Oh, okay, there's like dot stuff and I guess crowd control stuff on you. Okay, so there's the combat is a little bit more fleshed out. More stuff can happen. More stuff to pay attention to. An elegant ribbon often spotted among the wealthier parts of society. How it found its way into the lower stratum is a mystery. The jewel on the ribbon is able to offer some protection from various kinds of magics. Okay. Yeah, I think I was Sound of Fire there earlier, so it would be nice to be able to equip you. Okay, we're fighting more stuff now. Monkless Expedition Record. Beyond the gloom. Oh, there's gloom in this too. Oh no. There's though I guess the word gloom is used in Ender's Lilies. That depicts like this area with like this fog that if you walk into it, it like hurts you. Oh man, I really didn't like that area. I think that area was not very fun to play in terms of exploration, just because of how like your jumping and dashing and stuff works. Because you sometimes find yourself like falling into like the gloom and stuff without really wanting to. I guess that's part of the challenge, right? But I don't know, I didn't really like it. Maybe it's because I didn't like the being hurt constantly. Maybe it's just one of those things where it's like rock thinks paper is too rigged, but scissor is fine. That kind of that kind of like bias. Hidden zones. Occasionally you may chance upon hidden rooms or paths. These are concealed by false walls that reveal their secrets when Lilac interacts with them. Okay, I already knew about that. Let's finish exploring this place first. Oh. I just shoot him until he dies? Okay, it is a little... Oop, I walked through the poison gas. It is nice that you can just like shoot some people that are a little bit out of reach. This is another example of it like favoring fun over challenge. Because like a lot of the guys are like up there and stuff. It is just a pain to have to like try and jump, fault them. So like having a way to just like continuously attack them is like really nice. And I ran. Why is there a red thing there? That's just part of the map? Wait, was that a thing that hit me? No, that was the item that I picked up. It was a gold bolt of some kind. Okay, I'm picking up bolts and also something else. Okay. Woo! He almost got me. Okay, so that's the other side of this guy. Let's go back down. I'm too wishy-washy with the directions I want to go. This is just a false wall. It might... This is a... Okay. Okay. Anyone want to talk? Oh, this costs 3. I knew it. I need to. Wait, what does this do? Increase aerial attack damage. Oh, it actually says 10%, which is also like the language in this is really nice. And Ender Lilies is like slightly increase attack, slightly increase healing, increases healing, significantly increases. Like, well, I don't know what that means. Like, is slightly good or bad? I would assume like relatively it's like you can compare, but you don't know exactly what it means, which is like sometimes when you're deciding what to choose or not, you're like, wait, I don't really know exactly. Like now, like now I can be like, oh, 10% versus like being able to reduce whatever. Oh, I guess this doesn't really tell you how well it reduces the effects. So maybe that's still an issue there. But yeah, I can kind of compare it better now, right? Like 10% more damage. How much damage am I doing right now? Like 7 damage. I do like 8 damage maybe if it rounds up. So maybe, I don't know, maybe I want to equip this just to not like maybe the damage boost here is actually not too good compared to like the amount of defense this provides, since I only have 3 slots. Wait, how do I unequip? Oh, there we go. Yes, this is this for now. So I did say I was gonna stop here, but I am a little curious. Going the other way. Maybe it just reaches back here. No, it can't because there's no door thing. So it must like either end here, or there's like maybe a little secret room here. So let's just finish exploring like this left side here, and then I will teleport back here and probably just end things. And we can continue this in the next one. I'm really liking this one a lot more than Ender Lilies so far. Oh yeah, I gotta fight all these guys again. Ow. Not that Ender Lilies is bad or anything, it's just that I'm really liking the kind of improvements and quality of life additions and stuff added to this game. It really shows that the devs are like, they're in the right mindset. They're trying to make something better, more fun, more accessible. I really appreciate devs that are still passionate, not just trying to like get money out of people. Find really cheap ways to get money out of people, which I feel like Genshin Impact nowadays is doing that. I feel like Genshin Impact, when it first released, it was more like it wanted... Oh, interesting. Anyway, I feel like Genshin Impact, when it first came out in like 2020, they did, even though they had the gacha element, that was kind of like standard in like Asian mobile games, right? But like they really put a really good foot forward with the exploration and the amount of content and the variety, like the quality of the game. It's like it almost feels AAA. But then I feel like nowadays in Genshin Impact, it's like they're just trying to extract value out of people, extract money, because a lot of the stuff they put in is like it feels like the passion and the heart isn't there anymore. How are you supposed to beat this guy? Oh, you wait till he attacks. Okay. Minimap. You wait for him to attack, then he won't turn around and like smack you right away. There's a path here. The path here. Is there a hidden wall here? Wait, what's the point of being able to come up here then? Maybe that's just how this place is supposed to look. I don't know. Where's my brother? Oh, are you the girl who got lost? Can we help her get back? Hey, little girl. Can we help you get back? You just stay behind us? There was a person who said like he ran and he left his sister and he hopes his sister is okay earlier, right? I don't know. I feel really bad leaving her here. Can we take her back? Guys? Guys? Oh, old upper stratum guard. Is this a boss? Woo! Ow. Holy moly. Ooh! Oh! Okay, I guess there's that if I'm pressing this button. I wonder if I'll get a parry at some point here too. Oh no! Maybe I shouldn't focus on trying to shoot him. I feel like trying to shoot him just to try and maximize, like squeeze out a little bit more damage is actually messing with me more. Oh no! Oh, jeez. Okay, there I go. Yeah, let's do this boss fight, and then I'll end things. Oh man, I'm doing that thing again, that gamer thing where it's like just one more thing, just one more, just one more area. But no, I know I know I can beat him. I know I can beat him. I just need to be a little smarter with what I'm doing. Killing these guys are still giving me like experience, so oop. Do I still get stuff by destroying these? I do. Can you potentially just like go on a run and just like go through and break all these boxes, teleport back to the respite and run through again and just keep like doing this until you get the resources you need to do whatever to max things out? You can grind things out. Out. And you deal with this guy first. He's ranged. Ooh! Maybe I had to defeat this guy first so this girl would come with me. Hey there. The wrong way. Oop. Oh, jeez. When he does that like slam on the ground, it creates those shockwaves. Oh no, he's so close! Oh no! Oh wow. Come on, break bar. Yes, Falcon Punch. Dune. Okay, so this guy becomes a part of our team. Ooh, he's blue now. The last thing I remember, I was in the central stratum. The little girl that was there earlier. Oh, thank goodness you've come around. My lady. In my present state, I am afraid I can no longer continue to protect you. At the very least, I can escort you back to the city. Young Attuner, you have enabled me to carry out my final duty with honor. You have my gratitude. Identified Transformer, component that can be used to unlock and enhance Nola's ability. A magic transformer developed by House Melius, highly proprietary. It is an essential component in the transformation mechanism of Nola's weapon. Okay, so this little girl finds her way back. Get a little bit of story with some of these boss fights. Okay, interesting. So not all boss fights in this one becomes a part of your party. You might meet some people just part of a story, it seems. Okay, now I can just do this. Can we upgrade? You can unlock and enhance your allies' abilities at respites. Unlocking and enhancing abilities requires ability component. Okay. Enhance abilities. I don't have what core? An identify amplifier. An identify transformer. New model core. Mixed parts. Mixed parts, experimental melodifier. Okay, the apparent. I guess you had to kill different things. Maybe you gotta find bosses everywhere to find these upgrade. But let's unlock this. The use component to unlock this ability. Vanquisher. Wait, why is it level 2 already? Did I accidentally upgrade it twice? That's okay. Guess it just upgraded once. Let's put this in Y, and we'll put this in B. Oh, you can only equip one of these at a time. I thought you can oh, that suck. I thought like you can mix and match these. And like it I forgot where I read it. Yeah, it says a transform mechanism is built into it. I thought like because the weapon can transform, it like morphs itself into this weapon, and you can kind of like do like this combo and then into this combo or something, like a heavy or a light to heavy attack kind of deal here. But that's not the case, unfortunately. Oh, let's see this. Okay, this is actually kind of scary. I guess it attacks pretty quickly still. Hello there. All homunculus here. Or all the homunculus here. Or let me try that again. All the homunculi here. Our fates are decided for us by House Milius. And then the frost came along and gave us a new lease on life. Okay. Alright. Oh, we got our doggy here with us. Oh, we get everyone here with us, not just the guys we equip. It's so nice. Oh man, I like it. I don't know about this axe, to be honest. We'll leave it for now. I'm about to end things anyways, but I guess when I come back to this game, when I decide to stream this game again, I'm between like Guild Wars and stuff, and I think Genshin Impact is about to also have an update. So I'm going to be juggling a few things here, I feel like. But yeah, we'll try this out a little bit and see how it feels in the next one. And if I struggle, then I'll switch back to this, because I don't know, for my playstyle I always liked faster weapons instead of like heavy hitting slower weapons. I always liked the dagger playstyle or the sword playstyle over like the great sword hammer kind of playstyles. So I don't know, but it's still worth a shot, I guess. Give it a shot, see how it feels. But yeah, I guess that's all I have for you for today. This has been pretty fun. Wait, can I do the thing where hide you will hide? Ooh, this is a wallpaper if I've ever seen one. I guess more and more people gets unlocked, the more populated the screen would be. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna end it right here. Thanks for watching. If you're watching the VOD. I don't know, what do you think about this game so far? Leave it down in the comments, I guess. Oh, if you played this game, are you excited about this game at all? I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna go now. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye.